Hello. Hello, hello. Alright. I need to... Oh, there's one more thing I gotta do. Damn thing go. We'll see if we can get this working or not. Be nice if I could. Wait, YouTube stopped. That was weird. Okay, YouTube, are we okay? And make sure we're live. Twitch looks like we're live. Caster Labs is trying to set up. Welcome, hello. I'm trying to let Caster Labs do its thing, but it's just being real slow. So I'm just gonna set that there. Okay, so I don't think I think everything should be fine overall. Turn that down just a little bit. So here's where we're at right now. Okay. Oh, and I need to turn OBS back up. Or not OBS, flipping RetroArch. Might turn that down just a little bit. How's that? Okay, so we're trying out the widescreen again. I don't know if we'll keep it or not. That's one. 2, Caster Labs is just not working, which is super awesome. I don't know why. Welcome to Caster Labs. Choose a platform to get started with. Brother, we've done this already. When you... Oh, I just like to have my chat open, but maybe it's not even worth it because I have YouTube over there and I have Twitch right here. Maybe successful. You may now close your window. I don't know. Hello, WoW fan. Welcome back. Let me know if my mic sounds okay, would you? I had to reinstall OBS because I mean, I just kept having problems with it. So I uninstalled it, I reinstalled it. It looks super different now and I hate it, but that's okay. I tried setting up for specifically streaming. So hopefully this works good. And my mic's, I had to redo my whole microphone. So hopefully this sounds good. Everything should sound good. Sounds good to you? Great. Alright, so yesterday I got home from work and I thought to myself, you know, I really don't have the energy to stream, but what if... So that was the day before. That doesn't matter. I thought, what could I do that wouldn't really, like, be too much without y'all? Because I was wanting to continue, but I was like, I don't really feel like streaming. So I redid Bob-omb Battlefield, and by redid I mean I kind of edited most of this level. So this would be a more refined version, which here I thought of a better idea, which is, you know, you have to hit the thing 3 times anyway, so why not just have it be like that? So that's how you get that star. Which, like, okay, sure. I changed this texture, so now it's a slippery slope, which means you have to actually do that. Bowling balls work. Look at this. Hold on. They kind of roll around now. The bowling balls took forever because they just did not want to interact. But that was about as good as I could get the bowling balls for the time being. So they kind of roll back and forth, and it works. But the most exciting thing is up here. I redid the entire mountain. This took forever, but I think it looks so much better. But you have so much more ground to play with. I have used pretty much like all the resources that I possibly can in this level. This level is huge now, and I did take some of your advice about removing some of the walls. I still like some of it, but my idea was, okay, the walls should be even. I think that makes more sense, or at least like the majority of the levels should have even walls. Instead of every wall being like a unique side, but I still want to do some stuff with the walls. But for now, you know, we have a big boss area for King Bob-omb. This whole section over here was redone. I moved that. And I added the star that goes up here. Because I don't know how I didn't think about doing that. So I know I can't really see it right here. But I'll show you in the editor. So like up here, I added a star over here because, you know, you hit the 5 secrets here and that's how you get that star. So I was like, well, we'll just let the player fly out to it. I was trying to think of a way to just not have empty holes where the cannon should be, because we did that in Peach's Castle, or the outside of Peach's Castle, and I thought, you know, we could do something here. So like that. And that's how you get the star. So that way there's actually 7 stars instead of... I don't think we had all 7 before. What else did I do? I did a lot of just like small geometry changes. Like I extended this out. I added stone to this. I redid this whole wall. This whole thing used to go like... My mouse will show it does. This whole thing here used to go this way. You remember? But I was like, well, that's not right. It's kind of off to the side here. So I put it there. Oh, but some of my favorite little details. Now I feel like there's like actually fun bits. You can go over here. Let me get that mouse off the screen. And because there is no cannon, you just get like a little bouncy thing. I think that's kind of neat. So I'm a lot more satisfied with this one. I feel like this is a lot more in the spirit of the original. I extended this whole thing out here. There's like stuff over here. There's another little bouncy pad right here. I spent a while doing this, but pretty much everything got a revamp, and I'm like 99% satisfied with this now. There were a lot of things that, like, once I went through the level again after taking a break, I was like, you know, doesn't this work like this? And isn't this like this? So, this here, I can't remember. So, I just kind of made a pretty little flower bed. Thank you, I appreciate it. I don't want to spend too long on this one. We still have the inside of Peach's Castle to do. I did go and pretty much check every level and just touch up a few things, but, like... Oh, even these boxes here, because you can put a single coin in it, and I was like, well, that's not cool. You usually get like 5 or so coins. So you get a blue coin. It's about the same. So. What? Oh, God, I love Twitch. I don't know how to get people to not spam garbage in there. Alright, so Womp's Fortress, I think I changed one thing in Womp's Fortress. I just kind of want to go over what I did. But I tried doing some moving platforms over the circle thing, like up here. But it just, I couldn't get it to look right. I'd rather just have it still. I think the only change I made on this entire level is this right here, because it looked bad before. It was like a little weird wall, so I changed that. Mario, don't do that. Stop it. But I am thinking, I try to move the Womp, King Womp. I actually don't think I tested it. Is he still aggro? Yeah, he's still aggro. He's just doing that. And he's like right above us. That's kind of annoying. So I'm thinking if I were to redo the tower bit and make it a bit higher, maybe he wouldn't do that. Because I feel like, you know, like you get up here to King Thwomp, and that's when you should fight him, not with all the stomping. So I don't know if I can move this up ever so slightly, and maybe he would act better. But that's for another time. But I'm still really satisfied with this one. Let's see, what else did I do? Castle, I don't think I did anything to castle, to be honest. I may have done something. Oh no, I changed some of the grass right here. It's just minute stuff, nobody cares. And then inside, I did go ahead and just finish that last room that we didn't get to last time. Because there's still plenty to do in here. I wanted to have the base done. Besides the ceiling. Oh wow, thanks Caster Labs. Very cool. I may have to reinstall Caster Labs. It just doesn't seem to work. Oh, I changed this too. I think it's just better to have it as a flat texture. And I added some like entrance doors, so you know, you actually go in there. Hi, welcome. So this is the secret slide levels. Yeah, you got 1, 2, 3. This was the only room we didn't do, and that didn't take long at all. Stop telling me about Caster Labs. I don't care. How do I mute you? Turn off notifications. Thank you. You failed me, Caster Labs. That's why the scary Zelda music's playing. This room. So yeah, this is pretty much done. I'm pretty satisfied with this. It doesn't look amazing, but it doesn't look terrible either for how small we made this. So I think pretty much we'll just kind of take a fine comb over it, fix the ceiling, 'cause the ceiling looks pretty bad. And then sup, hello. Yeah, I think we're good on this. And I added some like half doorway stuff so we could get like good doors. So I think that's probably where we'll start today, and then I will... Oh yeah, I fixed some of this too. Because I thought, well, you know, the pillars looking straight is better than it not. I kind of liked how both doors look like they were kind of going off to the side, like this one does. But I can't really get the same effect over here without really messing some stuff up. Because this still looks fine the way it is. Well, you know, actually... We might be able to do something with it. I'll see. I'll look into it. Because I'm thinking now, we might be able to push that back just a little bit. But I like the pillars looking even with each other. We might be able to... I clicked on a playlist that's just, it's supposed to be N64 music, but it's kind of just all over the place. Have you played Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? Yes, of course. See, if we did something like that, we came back... What's this room? Oh yeah, I didn't finish this room. I was in the midst of doing it. I ended up pushing this room back, and I kind of like the way it looks a bit more. It feels a little... I was thinking, I was like, I don't know, I don't remember if this is supposed to be 2 steps down or 1, but I kind of like the way it just drops down to here and here. I feel like that's fairly correct. I could play Ultimate. Most of Ultimate's hype, though, is kind of dead at this point. But I wouldn't mind. Ultimate's pretty cool. I probably should get, like, Switch Online again and do that. I don't know how this is gonna work, but we can try. Doesn't hurt. Actually, let me do a little save state, right? Yeah. That way, if I go, nope, I don't want to do this, then I can just easily go back. Oh yeah, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is also very good. Yeah. I think we talked about Mario Kart last time, and I think I said 8 was probably my favorite one. There's probably not a good way to do this, is there? Because over here... Well, no, I mean, that's kind of open like that, too. You just don't have the same kind of... I don't know how I would do this. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to really make that door look smaller. What do you think, chat? Should I keep it like that? Because I'd also have to do this, right? I'd also have to go back and like do this. Which... This Banjo-Kazooie. And then that carpet looks kind of fucky. So... I don't know. I think it's okay. It's not like... I don't know if it's better or worse. I feel like it might be worse, honestly. Like, versus just... Yeah, it might be best to just leave it like that. Oh, you subscribed? I appreciate it. Thank you. That's awesome. We've gotten a lot of subscribers. I checked it today and it was like 130. I was like, my goodness. Over the past couple weeks, we've gotten like... Or I think our sub goal has doubled. Alright. So, I think the main thing now is just... Let's start from the top on the ceiling, because it's bad. The ceiling didn't work. I tried to do it real quick before I left last time. But the ceiling's pretty much the only thing we have left, and then we have to optimize it. Which I didn't show it, but in Babam, I actually hit, like, the game was like, hey, you've optimized too well. We can't put any more vertices. I was like, really? You would think that would be less... I guess you have to have a balance. But I ended up just starting to like kind of throughout the level, like taking off some of the optimizations and moving them around. You're in Ohio? I've never been to Ohio. I've seen the memes of Ohio, so there's a good chance you're joking, but, you know. Ohio's... I haven't really left my state, you know? I mean, I've traveled, but I've always lived here. I'm pretty content. I like to visit some places, though. I think that'd be cool. Go to, like, New York or... You know, I mean, there's a lot of, like, shitty places to go to, but every shitty place also has like good bits to it, because, you know, even if New York is kind of crummy, it's also like, no, it's got a soul to it, you know. LA may be a shithole, but also it's got nice beaches, you know. There's pluses and minuses to every state, but I feel pretty content with where I live. It's not nearly as scary as some other places. Do you like Google? Like the company or the search engine? Because that's two very, very different things. I don't think Google's like a terrible company. It's not a good company. It's a very odd question. Google's search engine? I mean, yeah. I use Google over flipping what's the one that every YouTuber tries to push now? The Opera GX? Yeah, I'm not doing that. I don't even think I like, I know Mudahar made a video on it talking about like why he would never use it, and I don't even think I watched it, but I don't have interest in using a different browser. I'm like, even if Google uses a bit of resources, okay, that's fine. I don't imagine it's that big of a deal. Actually, I know it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so we have these, like, sideways walls, and there really isn't, like, a super good way to, like, get these going. Yeah, like how... There's just not a good way to do this. I've done upside down platforms and stuff, but I don't... Do I upload every day? I try to stream... I'd say right now my goal is just to stream Monday through Friday, but I don't make promises on like when I'll stream. I don't even tell when I go live. I just kind of let people join and say hi. Maybe eventually, if we start getting enough people, I'll like make it more of a priority to schedule out stuff. But for now, I think it's pretty fun to just kind of jump on and say hi. But like uploading videos every day, I don't know. I don't know what I would talk about. I think there's enough commentary channels out there. Well, they do make videos every day. Hello guys, it's me, Charlie. In this video, I'm gonna talk about the most shit thing you've ever heard. Okay, that's all. Bye guys. It's every video. I don't have the pieces for this. We could just make the... We could make it blocky. Maybe. Like, no. Happy 100 subscribers. Beat Creek Craft if you do it. I don't know who Craft is. I like read it 3 times to make sure I said that right. But I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I'm very, very happy that people have found me, I guess, entertaining enough to, like, you know, I'll subscribe to this guy. Oi. Oi indeed. Oi's a funny word. Is it even considered a word, or is it just like a sound? Oi's like very, very British. Oi, mate. I'm not actually gonna do that. That's terrible. He has 9.8 million subscribers. Well, I could tell you now, it's going to be a while before we hit that milestone. Let's see. Although this is pretty close to Minecraft, you know. Minecraft has like a secret sauce for people. Man, I don't know what the solution is for this, to be honest. Like, okay, if I was to do that there, like maybe we just, every piece needs to be unique, right? Like, you do that. That looks pretty good. And then maybe... See, but that's when it gets weird looking, as when it's like this. I don't like the way that it like divvies in. So maybe the best thing to do is just have it be more blocky, but then curve it out where I can. So like that, right? And then we could do like a something like that. Or even, I mean, even here we could just... Oh, wrong way. I tried to do the Zelda turnaround camera. I mean, it could be worse. All things considered, it could be worse. There's just not a good piece for that at all. There's like 2 building blocks I would love to see added to this. Am I peeking at random points? Let me know if I'm peeking. I'll turn myself down. I just looked over and I saw it peak. I know the microphone peaked before, but it was only like certain letters would do it, and it wasn't too bad on recording, but it still would peak. I had the microphone so flipping good, y'all. It was so good, and then I had to uninstall OBS. Thanks, OBS. Very cool. I mean, that's also a possibility. Something like this. And then... Also, this... I have not enjoyed any song that is played. Not that I haven't enjoyed it, but my goodness. It's just kind of... whatever. Let's see. That'll work. Guys, that might be a little too loud. Let's turn that down some. There we go. Do I know map path from game theory? Yes. Yes, I do. Not personally. Let me clarify. Not personally. Never met the dude. If you meet somebody like at a convention, is that considered like, oh yeah, I know that guy? I don't think it is. I don't think that's how that works. You want to hear my story? I've never gone to like a, it's kind of loud on my end too. Where is, I'll just turn that down. Okay, that doesn't affect y'all. Cool. I was making sure. We have like a Comic-Con, and I think every state has like a Comic-Con, right? Which is really not my scene, but they had it, and that whatever year it was, they had Charles Martinet coming. They had Tom Kenny, you know, so like Mario and SpongeBob, right? I was like, that would be kind of cool. And I had friends who were going, so I drove all the way there, got there, and realized, hey, you're supposed to buy tickets like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. So everybody else is walking inside, and I'm standing out in this line, and I'm standing in the line that's for the people who already bought tickets. And they're like, hey, you need to go to the back of this line. And I look, and that line extends for over a mile. I mean, over a mile of people who didn't buy tickets ahead of time. And it's just the most wild stuff. And I stood in line for probably about an hour before I said, no, actually, I didn't stand. No. I waited there for probably about 10 minutes before I said, I don't think it's worth it. So I just got back in my car and left. Just went home. I said, no, I don't think I need to see Tom Kenny that bad. And that is my tale of woe. Hello, welcome. Have you played Mario Maker 2, and can you make it as a live stream? I have a Mario Maker 2 level that I made that took me, I'm not kidding, over 5 years to make. Just over time, slowly perfecting it. And I finally uploaded it. It's really cool. I don't even have Switch Online anymore, but I wouldn't mind to look back at it. Maybe I've always been the creative type. But yeah, I didn't hate Mario Maker 2. It just wasn't... I played a hell ton of Mario Maker 1. I really liked 1. But 2 was kind of like... I don't know. 2 was okay. Hopefully they don't stop making them though, you know? I don't want them to just start making like Mario Wonders and stuff again. It's like, not that I dislike Wonder by any means. I want them to keep making Mario Makers. They kind of fill a different niche. Why do I have so many repeating blocks? Here, let's start back at the beginning. You get this, slabs, slopes, outer corners. We don't need inner corners right now. We don't need those. I will take these though. Oh. Earthbound has such good music. Alright, so what are we thinking here? I'm gonna pause that 'cause I don't need that going. How does this look? It's not perfect. But it's not bad either. I'd kind of rather have the weird little blocky bit sticking out than I would weird indents. I think that looks pretty good. And then we just do it again and then the ceiling. Ew, is that Earthbound music? Good sir, what do you mean ew? Who doesn't like Earthbound music? It's a weird hill to die on. Okay. What if we did something like that and then no, that looks bad. And then yeah, why would you not just I don't know. This roof thing kind of sucks. I can't figure out a good way to make this, like, to work this out. That kind of works, but then it's like there's just we need a piece that works well like this, you know? Like that piece works, it just leaves like a weird little indent. I don't know what just works, honestly. Maybe I'm wrong for thinking not to do that. Alright, let's try this again. We're just gonna keep working through this. Only way I know how to do it is just keep trying. Okay, so this in particular, right? You have these weird little slope lines. Nothing we can do about those. And then put that piece here. No, that doesn't make sense. What am I doing? I don't know. Like I'm under the impression that looks kind of bad, but maybe I'm wrong for thinking that. Also, would it look better like this, or would it look better with this one? I'm gonna say that that's probably the best alternative, even though I said I didn't like it. It might work better than the other. Oh, okay. Oh, back to the grind. Yeah, it's not great. I don't really know what else to do though. If anyone's got an idea, spit it out. Spit it out! Because I got nothing. Again, it's not terrible. It's just not perfect. It's not great. I don't know. Go back around this way. This map must have been taking place in Australia because of the ice. Look, we only have so many blue textures, okay? We had this problem last time. I looked at everything and I went, okay, either... Because look, here, I'll show you. Hold on. I think we had this discussion. We could use this. Right? But then there's no other blue texture, really. We got, like, a purple. We have snow, which is possibly worse. Wait. Are there two... Wait, is there two ice textures? What happened? Wait, do I have two ice textures I'm using? Why do we have two ice textures? Man, I've been struggling with textures this whole time, and we have a texture. We have a... Okay, hold on. We'll come back to that. All right, let's go back to this one. Okay, we have snow. We also have snow old, which is just more white. Okay, we got... I don't think we have anything else in terrain. Yeah, no, we got... this blue, which, I mean, it's more blue. Wow, I've really messed up these textures. Look at that. I have all kinds of random stuff. Oh, I'm sure you're being playful. I'm double checking for myself, basically. Actually, I really don't hate this blue. What do y'all think? I mean, it's more in line with the actual color. It kind of looks more... blue. There's this one, which is more washed out. We have like we have this. If you want to live in the ocean floor. We had this one for a little bit. And somebody said that even if it looked kind of medieval, it was kind of good. Which, you know, this one isn't... It's not terrible. It's not great. Because, like, the original interior isn't, like, blocky. It's, like, just a pure blue, I think, right? Maybe it is blocky. I don't know how I messed up these textures, though. Look at them. They're just everywhere. That's the one good thing about this, though, is that, you know, you can just replace the texture and try different things. Actually, you know what? I think you're right. I think the ice looks bad. I agree. I'd rather have this than I would the ice. There were a couple other options for blues, which were... there were no more in bricks. We had like some of these, which is what we're using for clouds, but honestly, maybe we should use that for clouds. Well, you know what? That would be a cute cloud texture. Diamond tiling, I like that. See, sometimes you have to walk away from stuff. That one doesn't have anything. Wood. We could have like a really dark... Welcome to Evil Peach's Castle. It's honestly not the worst thing. It's just so dark. And then I think that's it for... I think there's like one more in the metals. Yeah, there was this one. Which was what I was going to use originally. But then I was like, you know, this is really too purple. This is so purple. It's not even blue. It's more of a purple. I think I'm actually down with the brick. Somebody suggested brick last time, and I think I changed it even after they said brick. But I think I agree now. I think, like, the only other option, I guess, is this. Like, I didn't even consider this. We could use this. Holy shit. Why did I not even, like, consider this to be an option? Because it was tiling? Like, it was roof tiling? Doesn't make sense. We're using fucking ice. Okay, what do y'all think? Should I do the I'm gonna leave it like this for now. But what do you think? Should I do the bricks, or should I do this? Because I think the blue bricks are really close. But this is also, I feel like that's the right blue color. I don't think there's another blue anything in here. I think it loops back around to, yeah, like ice and stuff, which that moves, and then those are transparent, and we're back. Yo, do y'all like this blue more or the blue brick? I'll show both real quick again. So we got the blue that's on the wall right now, and then we have, it's not tiling, it's bricks. These blue bricks. Because I feel the other one is a lot deeper of a blue, but it's not like super, super deep. And I kind of just don't care for the texture on this one. Do y'all like the other one more? Because I kind of do. I don't know why I didn't consider that one to be an option previously. You like the bricks? I'll leave the bricks for now. I'm not going to promise that I won't change it later. Someone else said the other one. The only reason I'm arguing the other one, right, is because it's a lot more faithful to the color. It's a lot more busy than this one is. But I do like the medieval. Yeah, the cool thing though is, if anybody like wants to play this later and then download it, you can just change textures yourself. You can just say, I don't like your textures. Fuck your textures. Isn't there green as well on one of the walls? Is there green on the walls? Don't tell me. You don't. That's cheating. You can't tell me hints. You can't give me hints. It's based on my memory. Is there green on the walls? I know, like, Mario B33 has like the playhouse room that has the green hills from like Mario 3 or World. I don't think that's in the castle though, is it? Someone's agreeing, but I wouldn't know what, like, where. It'd go like right here, right? Because that's my only thought, is like it goes here, but that doesn't seem right. Blue and green? Where's the terrain at? Because like, that's what my brain's telling me, but I don't like it. I hate it. Blue and green. I couldn't tell you where the green goes. Maybe it'll come to me now that you've said it. Again, I don't want hints, but huh. Actually, wait, which one did I say I wanted to try using for the clouds? It was this one. Yeah, I like that. It looks kind of nice. Where are the doors? There are no doors. Mario Builder doesn't have doors, so we just get these fun little walkways. There's also no paintings and stuff. My idea is that at some point when I get done with this, I can just like put these levels in like a ROM hack that has, you know, some assets and stuff, or maybe somebody smarter than me can. Oh look, these are green now. Chat, I don't know. I can't think of where the green would be. You walk in. Yeah. See, I'm trying to play this out now. Bowser goes, wah ha ha. And then you come this way. And... Damn, you're right. There is green, isn't there? There's green around the bottom of the walls here. Like this. Kinda. Okay, I think that's right. Again, I really don't want hints, because like I guarantee if somebody had like the actual game pulled up, they could do amazing things with this. Like they could just recreate whatever and it would look great. I'm just trying to go based on like what I can remember, but I think you're right. There is green around here. How are you gonna do this? You mean how far am I gonna go? I don't. Probably. I've at least said at least the bottom floors. You know, I will at least do the like the main lobby stuff. God, this camera's so good. I love this camera. Hi, hello. This is starting to look like just like an abomination of colors. Like it just... Bleh. It's like very abstract. We even have the Bowser thing over here still. But that works, so... we got... everything in this room, I think. Is there anything else I can do in here? I don't think there's anything else in this room. Yeah, I don't think so. I would never guess this was the one that would take me so long. This room looks pretty spot on, and we got the two signs. You got this room. Maybe we should change that. And then we got the lava room. You have an idea for the falling door in the Bowser room? Go ahead. If you have ideas, that's fine. Again, I don't want hints, but ideas are perfectly fine. Because right now, I'm just imagining that it drops you into a loading zone. Should I be real? I kind of hate the green. I feel like the green's really ugly. Like, maybe if I just do one layer of green. Could fall into a dark pit. Yeah, we could do that. That's not the room. That's the wrong room. See, but we're back at the. I don't have a lot of texture. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Stop. So we could do. We could do this one. We could do the Oh, which one says it? It's like. I actually can't remember which 4 blocks they are. I just slowly go up till I drop. There we go. Yeah. At least for now we can make it a little longer and then have it just kind of end. So again, the hope would eventually be that we could put some connecting areas to different stuff. Yeah, I think that works. Huh, that one's not intangible. Oh, you know what it is? These need to come out farther. Because I made them like kind of wider, so... Chat, give me one moment. I apologize. I'll put Mario over here to sleep. I'll be right back. Mario, entertain them. Do a little jig. Do a little dance. Do a little dance, Mario. 5 seconds. Alright, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. I'm sorry. Alright. But don't say sorry, because that's an admission of guilt. So, I'm not sorry, chat. I hope Mario kept you entertained. Let's see now. What was I doing? Oh, I did the pit. And then... Man, I love Donkey Kong music. It's so good. Okay. So I'm feeling pretty good about this one, all things considered. We just need to get, like, the ceiling done. That's kind of the last piece, I suppose. Ay caramba. Okay, let's see now. We do a little something like that. We do a little something like that. A little something right there. We do a little something right there. And then, okay. And then the ceiling, is the ceiling also blue, or is that like a... Because I'm imagining like a whitish kind of... Well, that's what I've been doing for all the other ceilings, is like they're white. Someone just commented Super Mario 64. Indeed. Indeed it is, my friend. Indeed. My parasocial friend. Hello. This is definitely Super Mario 64. No questions, please. No questions. That's a joke. Do people like really actually get like parasocial, or is that like just a joke? So I always, when I hear people get parasocial, I think it's kind of funny, because it's both like if I met a creator that I really liked, right, I would understand the fact that he has never met me. I know a ton more about him than he knows about me. And so the thing would, you know, I can't think I'd ever get like starstruck. I don't think that would ever happen. But you see it all the time, and I always wonder like if that's... We talk about like social media being like a mental, like some people have like a mental illness towards like some stuff. I always wonder if that's more of people just not being careful and falling for, I don't even want to say falling, just like being enamored with a person and like not being able to separate the two, or if it's more of I don't know. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say. Like if I met a YouTuber that I really liked, I would just be like, wow, I really like your stuff. You know, awesome to meet you. And that would be that. But some people I don't think are like that. I think some people would be like, which I mean, there's maybe some people out there that I would just be enamored, you know, just super excited to see, but I don't think it'd ever get, I don't know. Hi, hello, welcome. This is incredible. I appreciate it. Thank you. We're pretty much done with this. I don't think there's much more to do here. I didn't finish this, did I? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I need that dark pit done. Not dark pit, I mean dark pit, you know. Not the guy, the dark pit himself. And then right here, we want to make sure we have them as well. A good blocker. And then that should... This is fire. Well, thank you. Okay. I'm really content with most of this. I do think I want to change up some of the clouds. So I don't really care for how some of this is coming along. I think these should be up a little more, you know, like something like this. Maybe not like that. Just like... It's so specific, you know. But maybe we could do something like that. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe... We can remove these as well for optimization. And then, like... Do I know any tips for Super Mario? You're the second person to ask about Mario 64 tips. I'm probably the wrong person. There's probably good YouTubers out there. Probably. Saying that you're recreating the game off memory by yourself is not. Well, thank you. I'm assuming that it probably took a lot of trial and error for a dev team where I have like basically Minecraft blocks to play with. It's a little different, but yeah, I mean, somebody call up Miyamoto, let the guy know. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about this. And I think optimizing is something I can maybe do off stream. Y'all probably don't want to watch me sit here and X out everything that doesn't need to be rendered. But for now, this is pretty good. I might come back to this a little later. But I feel like Peach's Castle, Interior 1, pretty good. It's not great. It's not perfect. But it's not bad. They need to hire me. Yeah, as long as you give me a template that looks like Minecraft, bro. As long as I can build it in blocks, yeah, hell yeah, hire me, bro. I'll make you some crazy levels. So, okay, we got inside, we got the outside of Peach's Castle, we got Womp's Fortress, and we got Bob-omb's Battlefield. So I'm thinking, I know this is Dire Dire Docks, but I probably just need to restart that one. I guess it really doesn't matter if we start with Grassy or not. Dire. Oh, I'm stupid. Keep wanting to press B for space for some reason. All right. Do I know Mario 64 was beaten without pressing the A button? I did. It's also been done with a half A press. Okay, so for this one, so this probably needs to take the same principle where I'm thinking, how high do we need to be? That came off wrong. How high do we need to make our level, right? Because at the start, we need to put like, we'll put something here, put something here, okay? That's a good measure. And then, so think about this, right? Dire Docks is a very high and low level. Hello, welcome. Okay, so I'm thinking, right? Because, okay, the top of the level doesn't, like, we don't go that high. Mario climbs some stuff, like some pillar stuff. But that's, like, no higher than, like, you know, like here. And then I would imagine for, like, the stuff, we just do some poles and probably do, like, that and then do some rock texture or something. So this is how we always start with these, is that I just start kind of placing ideas and thinking about how I want this level to look. So at the very least, we can go back here to the end of the level, right? And I'd say probably about, see, we want to be higher than lower. Because think about it, we're swimming down in the water. Will the streams be available after? They are currently. I'd like to not keep all my streams on this channel. But for now, yeah, I don't, they're not going anywhere. Okay, what do we think about this? Right, if we do this. How high can we go? So, obviously, we're not even going to be able to really see this. I feel like that's still, like, plenty high for somebody to climb up and get the few high sections. And Dire Docks doesn't go that high. It just has, like, really high walls. So I just don't want to, like, start building too low, if you're following what I'm saying. Because the main thing is the water. You're going to have to get the water. So, no, I don't want to take a picture. Imagine, okay, everybody use your big brains. Imagine that we're in Dire Docks right now at the very start of the level, okay? The fog is there, everything's there. I look up. Is that high enough for the walls in Dire Docks? Is that high enough, or do I need to put the level down some more? I feel like it should go down a little more, but maybe it's high enough. I think it needs to be down just a little more. I just don't, again, I don't want to start putting water down and then be like, oh shit, we don't have enough. Because Mario, yeah. Okay, okay, I think in all realness, we need to put this down just a little more. Like here. And we still have plenty. That's still plenty. Yeah, that's fine. We'll put it here. To actually start, though, we need to be like right here. And the first thing we can do is start by customizing our theme. So let's start with texture 1. We need, what does Dire Docks have? It's got like very like gray textures. Wavy dirt. I'd imagine that's under the water. Clay. Cave grass. Is that kind of what the level starts with, you think? Cave grass? No, it's... Where's the ocean sand? I know the ocean sand's there. We'll start with ocean sand. I feel like that's probably right. Okay. And then we'll go back to tile 1. So again, to start with, we always just do approximations. It's the easiest way to just get some shit on the screen. And I'll probably pop back a little bit like this. It kind of comes out some more. I go over here. Actually, we want to stay away from this wall because this wall kind of goes off to an angle, right? So we don't want to do anything that would prevent us from continuing that angle. Give you a challenge? You mean like IRL? Or like are you also playing and you would like me to tell you what to build? Because if it's an IRL challenge, that's gonna take a minute. I'm gonna have to think about it. And Super Mario 64, Green Demon. There you go. Shout out to Simple Flips. Do a Green Demon challenge. You know, that's another thing I can't do in here. I can't put 1-ups. They're just not available. Okay, so again, we're closing our eyes. Okay, there's fog everywhere. And we just hopped into this level. And... it's going well. This is going well. See, okay, the first 2 levels really ingrained in my head. Peach's Castle, pretty well ingrained in my head. This, I don't know. We already tried once. I already said this, but I tried to go from the back forward. I was thinking, well, you know, I don't know how big this ocean is, and there's also like the whole side section. But that's kind of why I'm like, okay, we just need to make sure that we stay over here near this wall and try to avoid going over there unless necessary. So what is over here? There's like there's a metal cap or something over here, right? And then I don't know, we can just start like building walls. Look how quick the blocks place when you start out a level. I said that last time, but man, it's so nice. It kind of rounds off like that, and then this probably rounds off. Again, we're just approximating at this point. I don't know how hard this is gonna be. Let's be honest, I'm not entirely sure. We do have, so we can make a new texture now. Texture 2. I don't want bricks, I want like stone. I don't know. For now, that'll be fine. But we need... There's like a little thing sticking out of the water, right? Like right around here. And it's supposed to be a cannon. And... I think it actually sticks out further from the water from there. See, what we may need to do is just place down, like, some water. Maybe that would help. No, it didn't help. Starting is always so difficult. It kind of slopes down, like right at the start. We get like some... And then it kind of just drops. Unlike that, and then comes out again. And then sure, now we have like the first little level of stuff. That texture's almost playing a trick on my eyes. So just pretend we're under the water. You know, I just thought of, we don't have those shells, do we? No, we don't. What could we do for those? Because you have the red coins in the shells. Again, the only breakable thing is that, but I don't think you do that underwater. Not really a good alternative, is there? Alright, we'll come back to that. Let's actually grab the Start Mario thing. Let's put that over here. Mario like spawns like right here. Oh, those are slippery textures. Oh, fun. I love slippery textures. We'll put it out like right... No, let's stick with tile 2, so we can change it later. And then the fun thing I've been doing in this is like one of those things. Just put it like underneath there. And now it's fun. Now, just because we don't have the cannons doesn't mean we don't get fun stuff. Oh, you know what? I should do that in Womp's Fortress too. Because right now it's just a switch. But I think the only time it should be a switch is when it's useful. And then... I don't know, this probably extends out somewhere. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. And then... See, the hard thing is water sucks. Which basically means... if I want to not have to clean up a bunch of mess, aka water, I need to not place water everywhere. But to test a water stage and to kind of feel how something feels, you kind of have to have a lot of water. So I don't know, chat. So like you start here. This is supposed to be... what level is this? This is supposed to be Dire Docks. We just started. And I'm just trying to get a rough estimate for, like, what the hell is supposed to be where. Okay, so I'm under the impression right now that maybe this stuff doesn't come in... Because there is, like, a dip, right? There is a dip, and then there's, like, a couple shells. There's, like, a Koopa shell, and then there's some... of, like, the clams or whatever. Maybe we don't want such a dip at the start. Like we could do... And it kind of circles too, doesn't it? So it's kind of like... I don't know. Chat, I don't know. This might be the hardest one we've done so far. I think I've said that for every level we've done so far, but I think this one might be the most difficult. And then you have like a wall here. And then this wall kind of extends out a little bit, does some funky stuff like this. And then, I don't know, something like that, maybe. Let's just start placing stuff. I mean, I really don't know what else to do here. We just need to start getting a rough estimate for, like, size. Which we don't have a ton of space this way, which was intentional. Because this thing just cuts off, drops you straight into the water here. And then you just kind of have, like... Actually, it's kind of just like a straight line a little bit. Maybe I need to extend the sand some. Kind of just goes like... I don't know, kind of like this. And then there's some like wooden platforms around yonder. I don't know. I don't know. There's... This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. I'm already telling you. This is gonna be like 10 more hours. There's... Nope, that's not it. Wrong bomb. There's like a guy up here, and he's chilling. He's like somewhere over yonder. Option for fixed water level so you don't have to place it manually. Is there? Okay, because that would make something that would be very different. Boundaries. Valley, chasm, plateau, void, plain, valley, chasm, plateau, void. Music, water level. Oh. Thank you, chat member. Whiskey. Appreciate. Okay, chat. This just got way better. Oh my god. So we can actually... Oh, look, it's even different than this water as well. Let's get rid of that. I can't even see it. Let me... Oh my gosh. My chat member in Christ, I appreciate you. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that makes a huge difference. Okay. Okay, this really does make a big difference. So let's think about, wow, look at that. Wow. This beach is a little bigger, isn't it? So we can extend it out this way, I'd say. Instead of that way, because we still want to kind of avoid that wall. I don't think it goes nearly as deep. So let's start with that. Okay, so I do something like that, a little some, and then we'll extend this out just a little bit. Now, I do think it kind of like starts to turn this way some, like around here, but then kind of like strains out. So like 1, 2, and then. Okay, I like it. It looks okay for now. Okay. I think this needs to be over some. I'm getting a good feel for the level now. Maybe just for this opening bit. Grab it. It's like right. There, I was trying to make a decision. Is it in the water like that, or should it stick up higher, you think? I think it's in the water like that. Actually, we could do like this. No, we couldn't. No, because that would look bad. Try to use that only for terrain. Okay, let's do... Okay, maybe we'll just do it here for now. It's really rough. And then... Hold on. It's one... Where's my stuff at? Oh, well. I'll look for it in a second. Oh, no, it's right here. I was about to say, what's happening? Where's my stuff at? Okay. So you kind of go out a little ways, and then you hit... Like, there's a pillar over here, right? So we'll just represent the pillar with this. The pillar that you try to shoot to. Okay, maybe it's a little further out. See, but we don't have a ton of space is the thing. So we kind of have to pick and choose, like, what we're aiming for. And then there is like some platform stuff up here. with... There's like a star up there. That seems okay. I will say I think this is maybe... It could maybe be a little closer. Like here. And then... How do we want to do pillars anyways? That's kind of a good question. We'd always do like... That's just a square. That's just a sideways square. Guess you could do something like this and then... You know, it's not the worst thing ever. I just don't know how the player is supposed to get, like, up there. Maybe if we start building on the side here, right? So, let's get... For the pillar, you can maybe do some wall jumps. I don't think you can wall jump out of the water, though. Oh, it's not a Mario 64. Oh, let me see. Let's go. So you can do like wall jumps here, right? But if I jump in the water... No, you can't. And Mario really doesn't like what I'm trying to do to him. So I think that might be out of the question. Now we could always do like, you press a switch here and then, you know. For now, let's just keep working on this. Because this kind of drops you off. It says, screw you. But... And then... Kind of like that. That looks about right. And then you swim over a little ways. And then there is like... It's like a dark stone texture. I think it's that texture, actually. There's like something over here like this. I'm just worried that eventually this won't like click in my head, because I'm like, this is how every level starts, is we just start putting things down and then I go, oh, it's okay, but just have like a bad feeling that this isn't gonna like click in my head like the other levels have. And then this kind of leads into, like, there's some of these, right? Like that, and then there's, that's too far. Thanks for this sub, I appreciate that. That's awesome. And then there is like these time boxes, right? Actually, these are thinner, aren't they? Kind of go like that, and then... And don't forget, we have to recreate the boat as well. So, we're gonna be here for a while. Sure, are these just one across like this? And then there is like a switch here or something. You know, I need to play Yoshi's Island. It has a great soundtrack, but also just like, it's really, really good. Okay, I feel good about this part, at least. It's one of the few structure pieces that I actively remember. Isn't there also a metal cap over here? Actually, I think the one at the starter level isn't a metal cap, is it? It's just like a coin box. Okay, it's slowly coming together. And then you would kind of make it onto the boat. Actually, wait, there's also some invisible or time boxes over here. Like right here. And then you would have the boat, which I know we have, let's see, wood. Ship planks, yeah, ship planks and ship decking. I goofed that up, didn't I? Yeah, I did. There it goes. Yep. Let me see. Terrain. We had ocean sand. It wasn't stone, it was under wood. There we go. And then we had ship planks. And then 5 needs to be ship decking. Hello, welcome, welcome. So, we have a conundrum that I'm just now thinking of. Act 1, or the first couple acts, have the boat under the water. And it's not till the later acts that you get the boat, like, up in the air, right? So, do we just choose one? Or do we... I feel like we have to just make both boats, right? Like, I don't think that's really an option. We just make both boats. I feel like that's really the only option we have. Because there's 2 red coins up here. How do we not... I mean, I can't just move the red coin somewhere else. Dang, we're at the end of the level. Well, I guess it's not too bad. I don't remember what this boat looks like. We're just gonna guesstimate for now. And then it has like some higher pieces back here. Actually, let's scoot this back a little more. Well, the boat's also kind of at an angle, which something I can't really do here is stuff at angles. You know you named Jolly Roger Bay? Is this Jolly Roger Bay? Or, because I have this labeled as Dire Dire Docks. Is this Dire Dire Docks or is this Jolly Roger Bay? I don't remember. I guess this would be... This is Jolly Roger Bay? Oh, well... Do I do I leave the name because I'm forgetful and I forgot the name? Is that part of my memory game? It's not. I'm not going to do that. That is funny though. Thank you for letting me know, because I am dumb enough that I forgot. And then we need... See, okay, I was trying to be fancy with the side slab, so I actually think that's going to make it way harder. So let's just... And you know, the front of the ship probably goes like that here. If Jolly Roger Bay is the first song, why does everybody call it Dire Dire Docks then, right? I feel a conspiracy coming along. Nintendo doesn't even like us listening to their music, so it's not them that labeled it. What did I do wrong? Oh. How does this keep happening? There we go. Sure, but also, like, the fans are the ones that named all the levels, right? Like, not Nintendo. I mean, I know they had, like, a soundtrack disc or whatever. But I don't think Nintendo, like, named it. I think that was very much a fan thing, no? Maybe not. Maybe not. But you're right. I know, like, the old E3 stuff, they showed Dire Dire Docks instead of, you know, and the submarine and that stuff instead of this level. So... that could be fair. Nintendo said, nah, you're wrong. Stop. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna remove that one and this one. And then we're going to chat, am I building the boat backwards? I'm building the boat backwards, aren't I? The boat goes the other way. Because there's a little slidey dude that we won't be able to have. But the little slidey dude goes there, and then the star's on this side. God. Whoo-hoo. It is officially called Dire Docs. Okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I mean, a lot of N64 games, you know, reuse music with that level. I mean, even like Diddy Kong Racing, sometimes I'll think, oh, the song is called this. I don't even think people notice. I'm like 99% sure I'm right on this. Like, Diddy Kong Racing has 3 songs per world, but there's 4 tracks per I can't speak, I'm slurring. Per world. And it's just one of those things where I'll think about a level like, oh, I love that song, and then I'm looking up the wrong level. That looks about right. And then there's like a little... Well, I guess we could do... What could we put here that would inflict damage? We could do like a lava block, but that's kind of dumb. Do we have anything interesting texture-wise for like hazards? Lava, old lava, severe acid? What? What do you mean? Yeah? It's just like a lava, but without the... Interesting. Let's see, is there anything else we could possibly use? So I know we're not going to be able to move it, but we don't want quicksand, slow sand, void. What do these blocks do? Like, I don't think I've tested these before. Yeah, maybe Mario Galaxy. That's probably what it's... Oh, well, that's what that does. Yeah, can I walk into the side of void? No. That is a really cool texture, though. Probably used in, like, a metal cave or something. Or could be used in the metal cave. Hazard ice? Okay. Went too far. What does slow... Because quicksand versus slow sand, right? What is slow sand? Oh. That makes sense. The texture's not even moving. It's used in the basement? Well, sure, for the like the texture, but yeah, I mean that texture is also used for like Mario's metal cap. Like that is the Mario metal cap texture, I'm pretty sure. Okay, well, I have one of two options, right? Which is leave it as void, or not void, the whatever this is. It's kind of dark, mysterious. You hit it, you go, oh no, and then that's that, right? Or we put just a brown box that doesn't move and doesn't hurt Mario. That's kind of my only two thoughts on it. I should have made this boat a little bigger, shouldn't I have? Is this boat supposed to be bigger? I'm trying to think, because you put the... Yeah, let's make it one wider. Nobody gets hit by the... I mean, that's fair. For now, I guess I'll just leave it there. Again, I really wish they would, like, if they ever do an update for this, which I'd have to hope they are, but if they ever do an update for this, I'd really love to be able to assign certain textures. Like, A, create my own textures, and B, be able to assign what textures I want to do what. And then you do, like... Actually, we're going to scoot this back just ever so slightly. Like there. Just made a penis. Very cool. Do something like that. And then... And then we can also do, corner pieces. I feel pretty good about this so far. See, once it starts to come together, I'm like, okay, I can kind of see. This awesome music playing in the background while I can't jump. I don't know, something about that just kind of made me smile. Please jump, Mario. Okay, we're gonna have to fix that. Alright. I feel very good about that. I guess we'll just finish making the rest of the boat. Which shouldn't be too bad. Should be okay. Oh, yes, I get it. Okay. More Metroid music. You know, I tried to play Super Metroid not too long ago. I got relatively far into it before I ended up stopping. Not as far as I would have liked, but I don't know. I got stuck, and again, it's one of those kind of games where I'm like, I do not want to cheat. I do not want to cheat, and then I go, I'll come back and I'll figure it out later, and I never do. You have a missing star. I haven't put any star. Well, I put one star over there just so I remembered that there's supposed to be one. But also, no backseating. Stop it. No backseating. My memory. If you want to do a memory game, you go build your own. You go do it. Compete with me. So you can build levels faster. But I really want to go based on what I can remember. I think I said this before, but like, if somebody else had the levels pulled up, they could probably recreate this very, very easily. And it'd be a lot more accurate, but that kind of goes against the point. I'm gonna have to remember how I built this when I need to rebuild it on the ground. I think the boat figurehead had a... I'm not saying that word. No, I'm not going to say... I'm not going to repeat what you just put in chat, good sir. I want you to think about what you've done. Okay, maybe that one needs to stay. The small one. Like that. And then... do we go one more layer down? Or do I call it good? So I kind of could do both. And it'd be fine. We'll do one more layer down. Oh, I missed that right there. How do we want to do this? Link to the Past is another one. There's so many games I need to play at some point. It's not like a lack of interest or a lack of knowledge on them, because I feel like I know a lot about them. But maybe, you know, you ever watch like enough people talk about like a film or something to kind of be like, no, I get the point. I know what that is. And then you don't end up watching it. It's kind of how I am with a lot of games. As a kid, I didn't have a ton, but I watched a ton of YouTubers. And so in a lot of ways, I'm like, well, I kind of understand what that game's about. I'll play it at some point. And then it's just not like a huge... Like, there's not really that huge drive to actually do it. But I need to. I need to make myself play more games. I'm gonna turn that air off. It's chilly in here. It goes from really, really cold to, oh my god, the computer is warming up the entire room. Link to the Past is your first Zelda? I mean, probably a good one to start with. Link to the Past is pretty good. Link to the Past, you got, you know, Ocarina. I think there's like a good handful of like Zelda games that if you say are your first, it's like, okay. Perfect time for this music to pop up. Everybody remembers when King K. Rool was on Mario 64's ship. I remember that. And I said, King K. Rool, what are you doing, bro? Come on, get off the ship. And he goes, that's the sound. That's the sound he makes. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, some games don't really have the gameplay that makes me really want to play it, even if it's fine. You know, I can't say one way or the other with Link to the Past. I feel like if I gave it an honest shot, like, I kind of agree with you, but I'm also like, I think Zelda would click with me if I gave it like a good attempt. I just haven't given it that yet, so. I've given some Zelda games a chance, but I really haven't given Link to the Past. And I know, like, if I'm watching somebody, right, and I hear somebody else go, oh, I haven't played that game, I'm like, you loser, you lame head, how could you? But when it comes to me, I'm like, no, it's different, I swear. But I really should. I should make myself play more games. I don't want people to look at me and go, what a loser. That would suck. I'm only half a loser, okay? I'm thinking about these pillars. And I'm thinking about how we could... So you've already used up a lot of textures is the problem. And that's why that void thing might not stay, because that would be a one texture use, like this here. So I'm gonna leave it there until I need to come back to it. But for now, I got to think about, like, those pillars are made out of, I guess they're probably made out of stone. Like that could work. Mountain rock. How do I get this on an EverDrive, or can I not? I've had it. I pretty much put it on there and it created a file for me and everything. But you might look up a tutorial. I feel like there's a weird stigma that either you should play every game or no game at all. I don't know who's saying not to play any game at all, but there is a stigma behind, like, oh, you haven't played something? Psh, why does your opinion matter? And I don't think it's like in a negative way. It's just like, Because I mean, like I said, I do that sometimes as well, where somebody will be talking about something, and I'm like, "You never played that game? How have you not played that game before? You like uncultured." But I mean, I have a whole wall of games. I have over 700 physical games. I haven't played everything. I haven't played a lot. I have bought a lot. I just don't have like a lot. And if I wasn't streaming this right now, every week I'd probably be playing 2-3 different games. But right now I've been getting good views on this, and I'm really enjoying playing this. I mean, I even played on my own for a little bit, so I like to keep up on this. People seem to be enjoying it, and I'm enjoying it a lot. So, but I'm sure once I get done with this, or get to a point where I'm like, okay, I want to take a break for a little bit, you know, maybe take a week off of building Mario 64 and instead play, I don't know, something else. I can pick a game and then won't feel nearly as bad about it. What am I trying to say? I don't even know. Don't listen to me. Never listen to YouTubers or streamers. They're all idiots. So here's my thought with these pillars, right? There's not really going to be a good way for Mario to climb. The only thing I can think of is like if somehow we can... Like, I don't even know what I'm trying to say right now. Could you imagine? Something like that. That's funny. Again, probably the only thing that would actually work is like putting a pole somewhere. So like you can have the pillar and then you have like the pole here and you make them like similar colors. But even that looks kind of terrible. So maybe I'll do... I don't know. It's just sad that there's not like a cannon in here, because I feel like a cannon would make a big difference. Actually, you know what? I disagree with what I just did. Everything I just did, disagree with it completely. I think it should just go like that. It's not great. It's not terrible either. Am I able to... Also, this thing sticks out of the water more. I know it does, because you jump to it, and it's like... We'll do that. I'm also thinking about functionality here. Oatmeal. Someday I'm just going to turn that on for people. Just for the shits and giggles. See, so I'm thinking we could do something like that. And then you get time boxes. And you can just kind of... Right, if we were to say that that was up there, right? Do something like that, but then I kind of need to know how long I have. That actually works. Again, it's about functionality, because like what am I supposed to do? How do you build something that you can't even jump to? Because the only way you can get up there in the first place is the rocket, right? Or the cannon. I don't think there's another way to do that. I don't think. So that might be the best solution for now. You were looking on the eShop and you found hentai games. Well, thank you, Nintendo. Very, very poggers. Very cool. Other cringe words that I don't know. I don't know, man. Nintendo's been bad with the eShop. I kind of feel like maybe they're just waiting for like their Switch 2 reboot kind of thing. Which, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily blame them. But I hope the Switch 2... You know, what do I want from the Switch 2? You know, it could get announced any day now. We're in... where are we in? We're in July. So August, September, somewhere around there. I'm sure we'll hear something fairly soon. What would I want from like a Switch 2? I guess like... I don't know. Just I want Nintendo to go back to being fun. I feel like Nintendo, like in their console stuff, not so much their games. Their games have been great, but like the soul that I grew up with Nintendo is like really gone. You know, and even like, you know, if you grew up in the Super Nintendo era, right? And then you see like what GameCube is doing, and it's like, oh well, I hate the vibe the GameCube's going for. It's like I can understand that, but at least there is a vibe there. I don't think Nintendo really has a vibe right now besides company, make game, you know? One of the biggest things I wanted for the next console is them to have massive library of retro games day one. You know, retro gaming has really popped off, and I think that's because we're in such a weird time with so many bad games coming out constantly. You know what I mean? People are coming back to retro gaming and being like, you know, we have such a large library. Plus, I mean, the other half is like gaming. I don't know. We're not even getting as many games as we used to. I think within 10 years, I think we'll look back on this era with a different mindset. But I think every era kind of has its own problematic history, you know? Like every game does, or every console gen does. I don't want to listen to this. That one sounds spooky. Let me think. Like Super Nintendo Genesis, not really. You know, N64, you had kind of that rivalry stuff, but like, I mean, Nintendo was kind of on the controversy side for the 64, but you get into like the GameCube era, I think, is when the last time... And the funny thing is, right, video games would have stagnated then had stuff gone differently. Like, if Nintendo hadn't pulled out of, like, its market, like, the way that they did it, right, with the Wii and stuff. Had they not done that, I think gaming would have stagnated a lot. But instead, people saw that, you know, different things can have big success. So, companies try different things. Which is good. I guess what I would want out of like gaming now is so different though, because I mean, you look back at like the PS3 era, right? And like we remember a lot of the good 360 games and stuff, but everything was very brown. Even the Wii was very brown. Then we had the PS4 era and everything was still kind of that everything was trying to push realistic, right? And that culminated into the point where graphics have gone so advanced, and that's like where all the money is going. It's just in the visuals, less in the gameplay anymore. And then you have people complaining about that, and so now companies are thinking, oh well, we can, I don't know, it's just like I think we're on the verge of gaming really changing forever. And if it doesn't, you know, because I mean, if you look back even at the beginning of this year, we thought Microsoft was going to quit the market race, and it seems like now they're not, at least for the moment being. They might still. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. But I don't know. I don't know. It is interesting, to say the least. I just think, you know, Nintendo's the one with the largest backlog of retro games, and they're the ones that kind of I feel like they understand it to a point, but they don't really care, I guess. They don't really seem to care if their stuff is available or not. I think they know, like, the market they're in. One of the biggest things I want from... Oh, that's the same thing you said. So, I don't know. I fully agree. I think they should... I understand where Nintendo's coming from with, like, hey, we don't want to, just sell you retro games, right? Because for two reasons. One, that means you only buy it the one time, right? And we're in an age where you can't get away with not tying your stuff together anymore. Like, that's real messed up, right? So I'm fully there with that. The other thing is... hey, how do we get y'all to play more retro games, right? Like, there's got to be a way to get players to want to try new games. I feel like the way Nintendo's doing it now is really good. I feel like that works fairly well. It's just... I don't know. That looks terrible. Let's do it like that. That works. Or should I do it... Actually, I think I'm going to do it like that. Okay, so I'm feeling pretty confident about a lot of this. My only real concern now is we gotta do more. we have to move on from this. So what do we do now? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna push this out one more. Oh, can we have Star Fox games too, by the way? Like, oh shit, I'm putting the wrong texture down. Shit. Can we get Star Fox games back, please, and thank you, Nintendo? What the hell? And can we pretend that Star Fox Adventures never happened, Nintendo? Thank you. I guess what would Nintendo do for like a new Star Fox game? I really like Star Fox 2. Like I'd be down for something that kind of went back to a pseudo sequel to Star Fox 2 that wasn't Star Fox Command. I love the kind of strategy mechanic from Star Fox 2. I think that kind of makes up for it. And I also love the gameplay and transformations and stuff. So I'd be down to see like a Star Fox 2 that was more, or a sequel to Star Fox that was more Star Fox 2 than anything else. Plus, I mean, come on, Nintendo. You don't know what the hell you're doing. You don't know what to do with Star Fox. Just don't do another Adventures ever, please and thank you. And just pretend Adventures never happened. Dinosaur Planet Supremacy. Speaking of which, it feels like the first time in a while where I have not checked, like, how that Discord's doing. It seems so dead at this point, which is really sad. Like for a while, I kind of felt like I was repping for them, but I mean, and to some extent I am, but you know, I also just want to see more done. I said before though, I would pay money for those guys to keep working on that thing, because I don't know. I care a lot about Star Fox or Dinosaur Planet. I would like to see that game thrive. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Okay, but we have the beginning bit down. So there's stuff over here, right? There is. It's there's definitely this box here. There's a sign that says something on it. Isn't there Goombas over here as well? Aren't there Goombas at the start? Like, no, that feels really wrong to put Goombas at the start. How do these guys work actually? Do they just work on the water? I mean, I know they do, but like, is there any new properties to them? No, they just kind of work. I don't think those guys are in this level. They might be though. They might be way out here though. I couldn't honestly tell you at the moment. We'll leave one there just for, he's for support, okay? He's our little buddy. Okay, everybody's always about, oh, the scuttlebug, oh, the scuttle. No, okay? It's the Skeeter for me, okay? I like the Skeeter bug. I don't like the scuttlebug. Cancel me on Twitter if you want. I don't care. Okay, Skeetlebug gets squashed. Those guys that we can't even see because they're too rendered out. Those are the boys for real. Yeah, this platform I have kind of goofed up. So I need to do something to bring this higher up. I can just do that. Okay, that works. No, you can't hate them. They're beautiful. Dang, I've really kind of screwed myself over on this one. I feel like it shouldn't be nearly as high as I'm making it. But also, I can get up there, so maybe... I know that's always kind of been like a frustrating jump, though. But that's just too low. It's too low. But I don't want to have to move stuff. Because if I move that down, I kind of have to move everything else down one, including the boat. And I really don't want to move the boat. Plus, I feel like that looks right. Is it supposed to be a backflip? See, but I can't do the backflip is the thing. So I need to move it. I need to move it down. And I hate my life. I hate it. I hate my wife, Morty. I hate my wife. I beat my wife, Morty. I beat my wife. Well, that can't be. That doesn't make sense. Wait. So it's either oh, it's just one block or it's 2 blocks. But you could just like... Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. I say... Screw the player. We'll figure something out. Don't actually screw the player. Let's... Like that. Okay, and then we're gonna blend it in some. Green is what they say on the far side of the moon. Oh, you know what? Actually, no, we can just like that, and then yeah, that works. Is what they say. There we go. That's pretty good. Like, still feels kind of off, but meh. It's okay. And then we get to keep the boat and everything the same. Green is what they say. Alright, I'm kind of over the vibey stuff. I want like a little upbeat, something, some little some. Video Game Bangers 5 from 2 days ago by Alf. No, I don't think by our Alf, but you know. Also, stream has been good. Also, we're playing in the laggy emulator and it hasn't lagged at all. I think I did something to OBS last time, so I think that it restall, you know, no more potato computer. Just OBS sucking big massive, just the biggest, massivest, sloppiest schlong you've ever seen. Which is maybe my fault because I was trying to install different things to it. But I only have the one now, which is the multi-stream. I'm doing good. How are you doing, man? I'm not sure how long ago Sophia Jones 02 responded, because I keep looking over at YouTube chat. But I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well too. Hate Skittlebug. Get them out of here. I've seen a few more people from Twitch actually. It's been good. I like having people over there. Alright, so let's do a bit more. Let's do some, Actually, this isn't going to be sand, is it? What texture we need to use for the walls? Because it's kind of like a stony texture. It could be green. Mountain rock could also work. What I think when I first played Super Mario 64, I hated it. Okay, I'll give more details than just that. I was gonna go silent, but I was like, okay, maybe not. I think Mario 64 has aged not as gracefully as some other Mario games have. And above that, I feel like it's one of the few games I think would actually do really well from a remake. With that said, I do feel like the mechanics hold up great. Like, the mechanics that are actually there work really well and are very solid. It's just, I don't think it's as fun as some other, even just other platformers, but especially other Mario games. What's the most played games before? Like what have I played? We've played some stuff on stream. I've done, also, I don't know how I'm feeling about this texture. Kind of looks bad, doesn't it? But the first game I played, I think, was Minecraft, or it may have been, I don't know. I have most of the streams saved on my computer. I need to put them up on a YouTube channel or something. But I played Crash Twinsanity. I played a little bit of Minecraft 360 edition. We played through Banjo-Kazooie. We played through Ukulele. I think there's probably other games we played through. Emulate for PS2 game that glitches textures went missing. Oh. Mario's movement set. Yeah, it's again, like, this feels good, okay? Like, I won't pretend it doesn't. I think it's more the level design in some places, and also I think Mario's really stilted. I think it takes some time to really learn Mario's movement. Where, like, with Banjo or Mario Odyssey or anything else, Mario feels good to control immediately. This takes so long to figure out what makes Mario, like, okay, I jump in the air and I have very little control. It's like the Sonic 1 problem. Like, where you jump and then you can't really control it again. And Mario's like in this very clear line. Like, you can see you can go left and right. But in Odyssey, you'd have so much more control. Mario also has a very slow, like, animation build. Or it doesn't have an animation. He just, like, slowly speeds up. There's little quirks. And again, I have learned to enjoy Mario's movement. But I don't know if I love it as much as some other people do. But again, it feels like, okay, here's my best example. When Banjo came to Smash Bros, okay, I didn't like the way Banjo played. I didn't like his moveset. I didn't really care for the way he controlled. I thought his character was kind of whatever. But I loved Banjo so much, and I wanted to play Banjo so badly that I forced myself to learn how to play as Banjo-Kazooie. And now I'm good at it. I'm really good, and those are probably my best characters. And it's the only one I can say that I've truly worked on. The same thing kind of applies here, where I didn't really fall for this game like a lot of people did. But over time, I've learned how to control it better. I just don't think it's like, if I was a kid, I don't think I would have enjoyed this as much as some of the other platformers I was playing as a kid. Mario's moveset is based on a hamster. Yeah, I've heard that little factoid. I don't know if that's true or not, but I don't trust anything Miyamoto says, you know? Miyamoto said, oh, I had the idea for Pikmin from my garden, and that ended up not being true. So, you know, screw you, Miyamoto-san. Not actually, because Miyamoto's pretty cool. It's like for every 10 great things Miyamoto does, there's like 3 really bad things he does. I want to know if you need anything done for your channel. I'm an anime designer. I do logos. Oh, that's cool. I mean, I'm not looking to like if somebody made something really cool for the channel, I definitely would use it, like artwork or whatever else. I like to replace the Mario thing. I've had that up there for a couple years now, and before that, it was like a little doodle I'd made. So yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to like an updated stuff, but I'm not gonna like force anyone to do that. But if somebody wanted to, they wanted to make something for the channel, I wouldn't be opposed to that. It'd be kind of cool. Also, I'm gonna go with this texture for now, but I don't know what I'll end up actually using. But I feel like that looks somewhat correct. Can I show you my portfolio? Sure, if you want to. Are we not trying to sell to me? But you know, if you want to like share your stuff, I don't have a problem with that. I've thought about like trying to do some redesign stuff because we've been getting so many people on the channel recently. I feel like it would probably be good to get a little bit of a actual brand going instead of just a Mario face. The funny thing is too, I have an equivalent Luigi face. So I always said if I did like a second channel, it would be the Luigi face, which maybe that's not a bad idea, but I want you to play with Luigi. I hate Super Mario 64 DS, so don't say. I mean, I like 64 DS. That was the one. See, that was the one I played as a kid. When I was younger, because it was a launch title for the DS. And I don't know. I feel like I have more nostalgia for that one. And since I don't go back to it very often, like it's I don't know. I would say like that one holds a more special place in my heart. Especially the visuals and stuff I feel are very nostalgic. But I totally understand where people are like, oh, I don't like 64 DS. That makes sense. I get the movements kind of bad. I have played through 64 DS on like with the analog mod, and it works good. Not great, but it's way better than like using a D-pad. Wish I could like the DS version more. I mean, for people who don't have nostalgia... See, I feel the same way about the original, though. It's like, I think people have nostalgia for 64, and that's where a lot of the love comes from. I don't think kids today are, like, picking up stuff. But I think the visuals are a lot better on, like, I think they're more charming, right? I think most people probably agree on that notion. But for... I don't know, I think DS has a lot of good qualities to it. And again, it's nostalgic. So if I'm gonna be biased in some way, I'd probably say I like DS more. But I mean, I just remember being a young kid and having like a DSi XL in my hand and Mario 64, and I was probably more enamored with just roaming than anything else. But it's something that like over time you kind of like, I've never really left gaming, right? And so I feel like nostalgia just kind of never hit the same way that it hit some other people. Like I feel for some people it's very like nostalgia is a very strong emotion, and I don't know, I wouldn't say it's like not a strong emotion for me, but it's not quite the same. It's very... like when I feel nostalgia for something, it's kind of a weird feeling. So I go, most of this stuff has never left my mind since I was a kid. You know, Pokemon. I used to be really into Pokemon, but I never had a phase where I say, fuck Pokemon. I'm so done with this. You know, so going back, it's like, you know, it's never left my brain. You know, I should try the analog mod, but I won't. Wait, fix how you force to play. Well, it's the character movements are bad. If somebody were to mod 60 or DS to have 64's controls and everything else was the exact same, I'd say it was a superior game. If it just had the original 64 controls. Which, I mean, I guess you can get a fairly good experience on that from like what's the PC port or whatever? Has like good stuff on it. Would you like to join me on Discord to show my portfolio? No, I'm good, thank you though. I'm not gonna share my Discord on here. You're not the first bloke to ask, but if you're being serious, I appreciate it. You can send me like or tell me what your portfolio is and I'll see it, but I don't want to share my Discord. I appreciate it though, thank you. My first game was Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS. 7, see, I like 7 a lot. I think 7 has some really good I don't know, it's got some good bits to it. It's nostalgic as well, but not, I don't know, I feel like 8 did everything 7 was trying to do. I do think 7 has like a soft spot. I remember sitting specifically, I would set my DS on like the window seal and I'd walk away from it and I'd leave it for hours on DS multiplayer. You ever see, like, do you remember back in the day when people would just sit in those lobbies? Because you'd then go to your friend's thing and it would have like hundreds of people because you get new people each matches. Now during a race, normally it kick you out. But if you left your DS on during the like battle mode, you just rack up a bunch of friends on your Miiverse. Or what? Not Miiverse. It was Street Pass. Street Pass. So yeah, I see. I have more nostalgia for like the 3DS as a whole and like Miiverse and that kind of stuff than I do like maybe some of the games, because again, I don't think the games ever really left my brain. I feel like a lot of people end up like quitting things because, you know, I mean, I wasn't like I wasn't as a kid, but you know, the pressures of like, oh, you're growing up, you should stop doing whatever. I don't think it's true. I enjoyed and kept enjoying things all the way into my adulthood. I was never really concerned with, you know, looking a certain way. I mean, I was, like, not to pretend that I was like some awesome saint, but I never let it like affect me. I just kind of did what felt right. And most of the time it was gaming. You know, I've tried to get into like some other hobbies and stuff, but it's just, you're good at something. I mean, come on. My 3DS console was I'm not sure what you're trying to say, but my 3DS console was Will You My Forever Enemy. Like, there's something wrong with your 3DS? I do not have an Instagram, no. I've thought about making one. I mean, I used to have like a personal Instagram when I was younger. I've thought about making one since then. Sure, if you like to, yeah, by all means, I'll look you up later. I thought about making one, but I'm not sure if I would want to make one for like to have another link to stuff, but I do have a link tree on my YouTube. So I could always add some more stuff to it. Hold on, I'll make my console my profile. I mean like your profile picture? Will that update for me? Imagine if that was the new meta of like, hey, I gotta show you something. Here, I'm gonna put this in my profile picture. Be kind of funny. Okay, the good news is I kind of have a rough shape going on. The bad news is that I feel like I've hit everything that I know so far. Like everything's yeah, what am I trying to say? Everything's kind of I don't know what I'm trying to say, so I'm gonna stop talking now. What I am thinking though is this here, I'm gonna actually no, we're gonna back it up a little bit. Oh man. I've really built this up to the ledge, didn't I? How are we doing on, like, stuff? 33 already. Man, this is going bad. Okay, we... Something will eventually give. I'm not sure what it is, but something's gonna give. And we're gonna have a problem. Did it change? It did. Let me, I will click on it just for you. Open image in a new tab. Is that an image of a Wii U? That is just an image of a Wii U, good sir. Was that what you were trying to say? Is the Wii U? Oh, I'm following what you're saying. I'm following you. I got you. Yeah, the Wii U was your third. Got it. Okay. I had a Wii U as well, and I really liked the Wii U as a kid. It was good. I say a kid, I was like a teen, but young teen. Do you think people like get freaked out? Like when you say stuff like that? Oh yeah, you know, I grew up with a Wii and a Wii U. I don't know. I'm already getting to that age though where I'm like, man, I feel old. You have any problems with your memory? You might have to make a miniature version. I'm going to attempt not to. Now again, of course, I can always put some more vertexes up. But what we learned with here, I'm gonna pull this up because I meant to show this previously. But if I go back to on Battlefield, right? Just want to turn the camera a bit. We go back here and you look at the vertices. I've used almost everything this can possibly use. Like almost everything. And see, the tiles are more than the vertices. Or vertex is what it says. The vertex are like the blocks, and the vertices, I guess, are like incomplete blocks. So if I try to put like an X down, I'm like, oh, I don't know. I'm trying to find like a spot that I didn't get to cull. Somewhere around here. I know a lot of the level I did cool, but okay, right here. Oh. Okay, now it's letting me. What? I swear it wasn't before. Like, okay, I'm gonna cool this. Yeah, tile limit reached. And now it says 100% tiles. So, because the more tiles, the less vertices, but you can't do the same. So it's just, you gotta really balance. It's quite hard. Ooh. Remember when we started doing that at the very beginning? This is what happens. All right. So yeah, we can always start adding some like vertex stuff and it'll help, but you eventually get to the point where you just can't place anything. So hopefully we don't have that problem. I don't know what we'll do if we do hit that problem. But for now, let's all cross our fingers that we don't hit that. Just for right now, I'm going to try not to keep the wall too high. I know in the actual game, the walls are really, really high. But I haven't really considered the fact that, yeah, this is going to be extremely difficult. Who's your enemy because of Wii Sports? Wii Sports is great, though. Did I finish the bottom of the boat? Yeah, it just looks real funky. Okay. Hi, best friend. Ah, goodbye now. Goodbye. Okay. So... I'm gonna stand for a moment. My goodness, we've been already sitting for so long. My butt hurts. I know you want me to talk about my butt. I know, I'm sure. Oh, we're gonna stretch. All right, so let's see. Let's put. Got that there, and then. No, we'll do that. No, we'll do this. There, and then... Oh, see, I even did this all wrong. It's all the wrong texture, too. Maybe I should have the pillars be a more distinct color. Because, yeah, honestly, you could just kind of mix up the two. I've never played Mario before. Like any Mario? It's kind of bizarre that you're watching this then. We'll play Mario. We'll do something. Mario's great. That one needs to stay. There we go. Oh, Mario Maker. I played a ton of the first game, and I played a good amount of the second one too, but it didn't quite hit the same. I was actually just talking about that not too long ago in the stream. Yeah, there's a lot of me just running around. But I feel okay about how this is coming along. You know what we could do? Hey. Here's something we could do, right? And we haven't done yet. Is every other level that we've had has a normal skybox. Does it have, is that the normal skybox for this level? I don't feel like it is. Is this one also got the underwater city? I don't think so, right? I was gonna say, but I think it might have already been on the Ocean Hills. So, maybe never mind then. Mario Maker 1 and 2 are very different games. Like, just in, like, aesthetics, gameplay, the core of the game, what the game kind of represents in some ways, it's pretty different. So, on the outside, yeah, I mean, they are kind of similar, but I don't know. Mario Maker 2 was kind of, I don't know, it didn't hit what I was looking for, you know. But I think a lot of people agree with that. I think a Mario Maker 3 could really knock it out of the park, though. You keep the stuff that you improved from 2, you bring back a lot of the stuff that you cut from 1. You add, like, some of the Game Boy themes. Or even Mario Wonder, right, as like a theme. I think you're golden. But segregating like different styles, cutting the Mario Maker 2 or the Super Mario 2 stuff. Oh yeah, the mystery mushroom. Yeah, I've heard, yeah, that one too. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff they cut from 1. I mean, just the costumes alone is like such a big deal. And it wasn't even just like a unique thing. It also was like, oh, you have the super, like you're powered up, but you're still small, so you can like do different things in levels. There's so much good to the costumes. And they said, we'll do multiplayer instead, and the multiplayer will suck really, really bad because the internet connection will suck really, really bad. And it's just, I don't know. I didn't care for 2. Some of the stuff though, like the world building, that was really cool. Like you can make your own custom worlds. That was nice. They added that way later. I like that there's a story mode. That was good. But for everything else, you know, and more customization would have been nice. There's a lot of things they could have done. But like Mario 2 was supposed to be its own theme as well. And then that got turned into just like the Mario 2 mushroom. And it's like, okay, I guess that's fine. Okay, so how are we doing here? 41. Okay, so the walls are going to get really obnoxious, right? Like we all know that the walls are going to be difficult to deal with. So we might want to go ahead and start optimizing the walls. I just don't want to hit a limit and then have to move stuff, you know? I'm trying to think, like, what's the best way to do this? Oh, sit my butt back down. Let that blood flow. Can't speak. Blow, 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 blow. Also, and this is gonna suck when I say it. Does the boat need to be over more? Like, I'm kind of under the impression that the boat needs to be over more. The boat should be over more, shouldn't it? Just a little bit, but it should be more over. Actually, a lot of this stuff should be more over. Not this, but the pillars should be. It should extend more that way. Okay. Well, the good thing is, like, I have a good understanding of, like, at least the top level. And I know, like, right around here, the water level kind of goes low, and you can get, like, there's some, like, kelp and the guys, and then you go to about here, and the level just drops you all the way down, and then there's the stuff at the bottom of the level. So there shouldn't be a crazy amount more, but I'm gonna move this over, like, oh, this is gonna be so hard. I hate doing this. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I really don't. And then, actually, I didn't even think about this, but also this part's supposed to, this probably, no, it's not, actually. I was gonna say it probably needs to use the other tiles that the boat uses, but I don't know, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, I don't know. Make the pillar a pole so you can grab onto it. See, that was the initial idea when we started on this. Here, I'll show you real quick. The problem is we can't center a pole. So we come down here like this. Where do I stick the pole? Like, it would have to sit like somewhere here. That's all we got. Now, we could do something like this and, you know, but again, we have no cannon in the first place. And you weren't supposed to be able to grab them except up here to begin with. So, honestly, the best thing might just, like, I like the way that we kind of solved this problem already. At least for now. If something else comes along that I think works better, then we can always swap it. But right now, you just hit that button where the cannon would be and you run up here. And then you'll have the star up here. But this kind of... I see what I did wrong, because this, where's my mouse? This here needs to kind of just keep going straight and then make a harsh left, like right this way, right? And then scoot this back some, just a little bit. We're scooting we're scooting the boat a little back, and then this back here. I think that's probably the best thing to do. But I'm moving the boat, but I'm thinking about it now going, actually... If we move it back 3... We should move it back 2, not 3. Almost... Oh, excuse me. I hope I turned away as fast as I could. Oh, where'd that come from? Sorry. Oh gosh, I've already forgotten how I did this. Okay, so one, two, and then we're gonna go like this. Okay. Well, there's a part where you go inside the boat. Yes. But that's only the version that's drowned, right? So that's kind of what we were doing before, or what I said before was, I guess we'll just have to create 2 boats. Which will work just fine. It's not a big deal. The boat's fairly simple, all things considered, but... Oh, all my hard work. There it goes. Down the loo. Actually, it's probably not going to be that bad because most of this is the same size all the way around. So, 1, 2. Oh, no, right here. Or how did I have this? Yeah, it was... Yeah, that's right. And then the lines back up. And then we'll put this here. Wait, no. Something's not right. What's not right? Oh, duh. I think that's how it was before. No, my first game was Mario Kart 64. Hello, welcome back. I don't know what you mean. See, I think I'm a little too old to be like even understanding Baldi's basics and stuff. Like and by a little I mean very much so. I think I'm too old for that. And I'm okay with that. If you like it, more power to you. You know. I like things as a kid that, you know, I look back on now and I have differing opinions on, but, you know, never gonna bash somebody for what they like and what they don't like. The only place I've ever seen like Baldi, like honestly, the only YouTuber that I've ever seen play half that kind of stuff is oh, what is his name? I just blanked on it. What's that guy's name? Yub. That's his name. Yub. I like Yub well enough to where sometimes his stuff can come on in the background. I'll listen to it. I think he's fairly entertaining, but most of the other people, I don't, it's fine. You know, I don't watch it. Yeah, Yub's great. I remember watching Yum. Why do I keep saying Yum? Yub when I was younger. I think Yub's really, he's a really good YouTuber. It's like a kid and stuff. Like, I don't know. He's real wholesome. But I don't know how he has the energy he has. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't think I'll ever understand it. But that's okay. I do think he plays more to what people actually want to see versus maybe what he wants to play. But I could 100,000% be wrong. So... But I probably watch like 1 out of every 10 Yub videos or something. But if it's something interesting or if it comes on automatically, you know, it's a good watch. Doesn't Yup also do like music? So I know like Vinny does music and stuff. But I'm trying to think of like other YouTubers who have done music. I guess every YouTuber has at some point has attempted music. Or if they haven't, they eventually will. Didn't Meat Canyon just come out with a flipping album as well? Yeah, they're all trying to do albums. Everybody is. Somebody's cooking something that smells good. What's my favorite? I am not a big anime guy. I know you'd imagine I would be, but no, I don't. I'm not a big fan of anime. Actually, I don't know why I even say imagine. Let's see. I've watched Pokemon. I've watched Sword Art Online, which I think everybody has, and that's also kind of gaming related, so, you know, not even that big of a shock. Let's see, what else have I watched? I don't know. Oh, you know what? Ouran, I'd have to say if I liked the anime a whole lot, it'd be Ouran Host Club. I really like that one. It was a good anime. I should watch that again, actually. It's been a couple years. I watched that one because a girl at my high school, way back in the day, had a Ouran Host Club shirt on. And I said, what's that? And she said, Ouran Host Club. And I said, oh, okay. And then I went home that weekend and binged the whole thing so that I would have something to talk to her about. And then, turns out, it was actually pretty baller. And then I went in that next week and was like, dude, that anime pretty good. And she was like, yeah. And then she found out that I watched it because I liked her. And then she was like, that's weird. And I was like, you think so? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. And then we didn't talk after that. Her brother also made fun of me for trying to, like, I guess, flirt with her. I was like, whatever, dude. Get over it. You'll be fine. Be a man. I don't even remember that girl's name anymore. I have not seen One Piece. I went. There was a girl that I used to see. Y'all are children, so I'm trying to pick my words gently. There was a girl that was more than friends, and I used to go over to her place all the time, like multiple times a week. And in between everything else, we would watch TV sometimes, and she turned on the One Piece. This was more recently. She turned on the One Piece live action anime. It's not anime, you know, the live action One Piece, and it was all right. It wasn't terrible. I've really messed up this boat. I don't know how to fix this. I gotta figure out how to fix this. But I haven't seen her in a while because we broke things off because life sucks. And you're not allowed to have fun in life. No, sir. Pay taxes and die. No, it's probably for the best, all things considered. Okay, we don't even need to talk about it. Don't ask questions, it's fine. I think that's probably all the animes I've seen, though. Like, legitimately, I don't really watch anime. Pokemon's always solid, like the original. I mean, it's good. I watched, let's see, I also watched a little bit of the Sonic anime. Do you see a pattern going on here? I hope you see the pattern. I watched... Oh, God. What was the Pokemon ripoff? No, it wasn't. Sorry, I shouldn't say ripoff. What was the Pokemon, Digimon? I watched the Digimon anime back when that was on Netflix, way back in the day. And I was like, this isn't Pokemon. And then I just kept watching because it was pretty good. I see what I'm doing wrong here. This whole thing needs to be redone down here. I keep trying to match this up and it's not working. Yeah, Sonic X. Yeah, very good. I didn't see a ton of it, but it used to be like on Saturday morning cartoons because I'm just old enough to remember some of that. And yeah, it was a good, solid time from what I saw. I think I probably watched way more. No, I watched a lot more of the Sat AM cartoon though, which was also on Netflix back in the day, when Netflix used to be cool. Never seen Yu-Gi-Oh! No. But I do, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Used to be on Netflix too. Oh, rest in peace, Netflix. No, you won't be missed. But, you know, you gave me some good times, you know, here and there. It was tolerable. Thank you, Netflix. Now you are literally just used as, like, we can't find anything else. Actually, I can't remember the last time I booted up Netflix. Let's be honest. Okay, when's the last time you've booted up Netflix? The answer is never, because if you're gonna watch something, like if you're gonna quote unquote Netflix and chill, right? You're probably going to Disney. Probably going Disney Plus, you know. If you want to watch something interesting, it's probably on Disney Plus, or it's probably on, not that I like Disney, not being a Disney shill, but I don't know. God, this is so not fucking working out. I thought this would be easy to move the ship down 2 pieces, and instead I have made this the most difficult shit I've ever done. I'm just going to have to redesign it, because I'm trying to remember how it works, and I don't. Go like that. We're going to go like that, okay? That is how that needs to work. God damn you, wall. No, yeah, I mean, I watch pretty much everything exclusively from like my phone at this point. You know, there's easy ways to find shows on the internet, you know? There's easy ways. You don't gotta pay for nothing. Not that I would ever condone, you know, anything of the sort. Not at all. Sponsor me. But, you know, if you know, you needed a way to find a TV show, you know. Oh, this is Buck Bumble music. Oh, God, how have I done this? How have I done this? We've been streaming for 3.5 hours. Good Lord. I was like, man, I'm getting really hungry. I don't know why. Look down. We've been here forever. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. We are just going to sever this boat. I cut this boat in half. Okay, and we're going to start over. And with the power of flex tape. Remember when that was funny? Remember when that was like the peak of humor? Was Buck Bumble a good game to begin with? Ain't no way you're remaking Mario 64. Nah, I'm remaking Mario 64. For real, for real. whenever someone says ain't or finna, I finna do, it's just like all of a sudden all the funny words start coming out of my mouth. Ain't no way. Talk like my best friend does. She'd be like, we finna go do something. Okay. Finna. And she'd be like, quit saying finna. I'm like, I'm just repeating you. I'm starting to think about food, which is good for me and bad for you because that means I disappear into the ether. But if I want to get food, maybe I might have energy come back later, you know? I mean, we've done a lot in all realness. Like I'd say we got like a third of Dire Docks done. Or Jolly Roger Bay, whatever the heck the stupid level's called. Okay, we still have the cave, but honestly, the cave part will be all the way over here. Right, we'll have the cave back over here, and it'll be relatively easy to do. We build the boat once, and we put the second boat down here. So we have like two big sections, which is the cave, and then we have the floor of the ocean. But I think we've gotten most of the shape done. I do still want to push this back some, but I think we got most of the shape. Maybe we've got 1/4 of this done. I'll give it a generous. Last thing I had was ice cream. That's the only thing good in school. Yeah, school lunches are. You know, we used to have this thing. I still don't know what it is. It was just slop. They just give us slop, and I swear it was so good. It just looked like it just kind of like it just looked like vomit, like right there. But I'm telling you, it was some of the most delicious. It was like chicken, like straight up chicken, and it kind of was like in this real thick like gravy or something. I don't know. It was so good. I don't know what it was. I forever am sad because I would make that for myself. It didn't smell very good. But damn, did it taste good. I have indeed heard of Ufio 64. Is that the one where he's in the wheelchair? I'm pretty sure that's the one where he's in the wheelchair. And I'm really struggling on this too. I don't know why I can't build this boat. Am I still able to... I know we moved it back too, but wouldn't it really suck if I couldn't reach it now? Oh no, you can make that just fine. Yeah, I don't really miss school lunches. I remember feeling like we're talking about like peer pressure earlier, right? I mean, not really peer pressure, but just like trying to fit in. And I remember being in school and being like, I want to start taking my own lunches to school because everyone else gets food at the school, so I want to get food at the school. Just like dumb kid stuff that like as an adult you go, that's probably why, you know, I don't even know. Just could have had my own food. My school was cool though. We had like a microwave and stuff. Ours was like a little preppy school for some reason. I don't even say preppy. It was just like... It was nicer than a lot of the schools in this area. Look, it looks fine on this side, but you go on this side and it's all... Oh, because I haven't put those blocks there. Okay, I'm following now. I'm following. I'm gonna tear down this wall because I can't see the boat and I'm tired of fighting with the screen. Oh, I think our music paused. Yes, I'm still listening. Thank you, YouTube. Very cool. Alright, so let's get this boat. I'll probably finish this boat and then I'm probably gonna go grab some food and like chill for a bit. But I'll probably be back later. It kind of seems like right now I've just been streaming twice a day. It's kind of how it goes. I'll stream for a little bit and like the morning-ish area, although it's like 3:40 now, and then I'll stream like before I go to bed, which has been pretty fun. I've enjoyed it. What am I doing? It's right here. Yeah, it's like, where are these pieces at? It's right here. That one already has it. What am I doing different between both sides? Why am I struggling so hard? And there's a wall on my face. Okay, right here we got 3. And then I got both of those on that side. And then that goes into a slant. I need to put this right here as a slant. And then right here is a slant. And right here is a slant. And then you put the funky middle pieces. I wasn't even that hungry, but now everything in the house smells like food. And now I want food. I don't care who's making it. I'm gonna come steal it. Well, you know, I will say, I think this level has been... I don't want to jinx it. I ain't gonna jinx it. I think this level has been relatively easier than some of the other levels we've attempted. I don't feel like it's nearly as brutal as some of the other ones. Like, once we kind of got the shape going, it wasn't nearly as bad. It took a second attempt. The first attempt that we did, like, last week, that we didn't get very far on, was pretty bad. But this, I feel like this one's coming along. Yeah, I'll probably stream. Yeah, you say do it tomorrow. I can do it whenever. I'll probably stream. There's a really good chance I'll stream tomorrow too. Like I said, I'm trying to stream daily right now. Get into some kind of rhythm of, you know what I'm trying to say. Why does that look different? What am I doing wrong? Oh my gosh, my brain hurts. What am I doing wrong? Did I do something stupid? Something. I don't think these are supposed to be here. I don't even know. I don't even know what's happening anymore. Like that. That's what's supposed to be here. How is it easier the first time I went to build this instead of the second time? That seems like bullshit. My phone turning into an ice cream sandwich? What? What are you talking about? Okay. Then this piece goes here. And this piece... No. This piece goes here. Okay. Here we go. Oh my gosh, dude. You got one side down. Good lord. Good googly moogly. Nope, that's wrong. Okay, now we put this piece here. How did I manage that? How? Someone explain how I managed to do that. How? How is it even possible? I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't even know anymore. I'm about to just leave it, come back to it later. And that looks right on this side. That looks right on this side. Oh, we may have done it, actually. Yeah, I think that's right. I think we did it. Oh my gosh. I wouldn't have moved the boat had I known. Good lord. Good googly moogly. The biggest thing in your room is an Umbreon that watches you sleep. That's not disturbing. Although Umbreon is the best Pokemon, so you know, there's that. Actually, no, you know, my favorite Pokemon is actually Magnemite. So, you know, take that. I'm gonna leave the boat alone for now. I kind of hate how it looks a little bit, but I'm really tired of doing this. Yeah, that looks fine. I suppose. I suppose. Alright, so like I said, next time, move these pillars back a little ways. We'll connect this to the ceiling. We'll get some more of the ground going over here. We'll build this a little higher. We'll dig the tunnel out, put the back way back there. And then try to figure out what the hell goes down here. Because honestly, it's not even so much like, oh, what's the terrain? It's like, what do we even have to put in the water, y'all? Like, we don't really have anything. And my only thought, right, is like, oh, I couldn't even do that. So, I was gonna say, like, you could, excuse me, I could flip and put like a tree down here, and that kind of looks like a plant. But no, you can't. You can't do that. Or even that would look really good. I mean, any of these would look good. But no, you can't. You can't. So we don't have any wild stuff, right? We don't have a place to hide the red coins. We don't have shells. We don't have fish. We don't have the eel. We don't have, there's so much here that we just don't have. And so I'm trying to think of ways that we can get around some of this, right? Without just making different challenges, because that's like not what I'm trying to do. Sorry, that mouse is still on the screen. Can't do that. I can't even put Koopa shells in the water. No, I mean unless put a Koopa in the water, does he instantly turn into like a shell? I don't think so. Probably not. Nope, it just turns to a coin. So I'm a little bit of a loss. Oh, I'm gonna have to go get some caffeine or something. It's killing me. If the game would allow me to do this with some bushes, half the problems would be solved, right? And then the other half could just be like hold on, I'm trying to think. Not terrain. We don't even really have a pink block. We do have that. I mean, it's not really pink though. I'm thinking pink in particular for the for like the shells. Like we could maybe make a shell, you know. Either way, right? I mean, I could do like God, I don't even know. I don't even know. You could do like this and this, and then put like one here, one there, like that, or oh, awesome, awesome. That's great. Looks fucking terrible. Just bloody terrible. I don't know. I don't know what to do at this point. Slightly at a loss. I just didn't want to leave without like a game plan to come back to, but I mean maybe I mean look, we don't have to have shells either. I mean in all realness, we could just put the red coins on the ground and it would be fine. Like it's not the biggest deal. But because you could do some like, you know, that's terrible. It's terrible. Everything's terrible. I hate it. I hate it. I don't know. But I feel like the plant wildlife thing, that's going to be the biggest stinger out of all of this. And the only thing I can think of is like see, if I could just clip them in, it'd be so fine. There's so many things that if the game would just let me clip stuff inside of each other, we could like make amalgamations and it would be great. But no, we don't have that. So. Yeah, I don't know. But we've been at this for almost 4 hours. I feel like we've made fairly good progress, all things considered. Not what I want. You think I'm your favorite YouTuber right now? That's crazy. I could think of 100 YouTubers probably more interesting than I, but thank you. So yeah, I think I'm good for right now. But thank y'all for watching. I'll probably come back later tonight. I don't know if I'll stream nearly as long as I did today. But yeah, I feel good about this. I feel like we're making progress. After this, we'll do, yeah, someone said, do you think you'll do Kukul Mountain? I will do Kukul Mountain. And then probably Bowser and the Fire Sea will probably be after that. And then we will have everything done with downstairs, right? The only other thing I can think of is the garden, right? The garden, then like Boo's Haunted Mansion or whatever. But I'm going to tell you, I don't know how in the hell we are going to do Boo's Haunted Mansion or whatever the heck that level's called. Big Boo's Haunt, whatever. How are we going to do that? Think about it. The inside of Peach's Castle is hard enough on its own. How are we going to do that? I don't know. We'll hit that bridge when we get to it. There probably will come a point where I will go, I think we've hit our limit. But for right now, I mean, I think we've done well enough. So, I'm gonna sign off of here. Thank you all for chilling with me today. I will be back later, like probably a 90% chance I'll be back. So, you know, make sure. I'm not even gonna do the make sure subscribe stuff. But if you'd like to join the cult that is me, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, y'all take care. Drink water. Don't dehydrate yourself. Okay, son? Don't do that. All right, I'll see y'all later. Peace out.